Welcome to lecture 3 of this course where I will teach you how to vibe code. In this lecture, if we quickly have a look at our plan, we're going to have 3 sections. In section 1, we'll check Lovable, and then Replit, and then Firebase Studio. So let's start from Lovable. These products are products that are made literally for non-technical people. It takes care of hosting, databases, everything in one platform. So you don't need to do a lot of work in this. Let's start by building this vibe stage. I have a dictation tool with me, which is called Super Whisper. I'm going to turn it on and then ask Lovable to build this thing for me. Can you build a web application that would have 5 different random emojis floating on the screen? The size of the emojis should be big enough so that I can see them. And it should be different smiley and love emojis. So let's see what it does. I just spoke on the microphone and I spin it off. It has a chat window in here. In a moment, we'll see the output here. It has a way to connect to your GitHub, connect to your Supabase. Supabase is pretty much integrated with Lovable. I like that a lot from Lovable's perspective. And I have done on my YouTube channel a Lovable detailed review, and I also built an application both with Cursor and Lovable. Fortunately, it's a little bit biased. Cursor won the race. There are a lot of pros and cons about the two. Lovable is good because you can spin off something pretty much immediately without any complications involved. While with Cursor, you need to do a lot of setup, which you will see in the next lectures. With Lovable, it's easy, but it will get stuck in a lot of places. Now, there we go. It is there. It is just staying there. It doesn't do anything. Oh, no, it is actually floating. It is floating, but what I want to now change this is, can you please make it move a little bit faster? And they should go across all the screen and then bounce from the corners of the screen. So I hit enter. So what it does basically is behind the scenes, it's generating code and it puts it in my GitHub repository. You can also change the screen size from here to a mobile view and so on. We'll see that in just a minute. And also you can make it full screen from here. And the most important thing is it does a deployment for you. Right now you can see it is writing some CSS for us. If you open it, you can see the code in here. And then you can go back to the web application here. So basically that's the whole concept. You ask the AI agent Lovable in natural language something, and it does something for you in here. So the physics of this is not working properly. You can see that it goes off the screen too much, and also it doesn't bounce properly. It probably doesn't take the, maybe we can refresh. It doesn't take the entire screen size properly. You can see it doesn't bounce. So we take this whole problem and then we ask it again. Well, the physics of this web application is not working properly. First thing first, it doesn't take the entire screen properly. Probably it's taking the whole screen, not the visible area of the screen. And also, the bounce is not working properly. So can you double check the physics of this? So it's now going to work. One important thing that it does is when you click on this publish button, you get a URL. This is something that we will be doing literally manually, deploying it somewhere. And you get this off the shelf from Lovable. Until it fixes the physics thing, I clicked on publish so that we can see this running somewhere on, there we go, it's now done. If you open it, like literally this entire web application that we just built is available on the internet, and you can literally go and share this URL with someone and they should be able to see this. Okay, it's gonna get a lot funnier. Okay, it's going somewhere. It's not that perfect, but it's okay. But still, it's working on it. That's really nice. Since this is a totally unexpected result, therefore I cannot edit this. By the way, this is a big note that none of my videos are edited. It's zero edit policy. I'm not going to change anything. It's just going to go like this to YouTube. So everything that I face, all the problems that I face, you will see, and then you learn how to do things. So still, it didn't get it. Now this is a little bit technical thing. So I will say that, can you make sure that this screen is with 100% in visibility of the port that is visible, not the, or maybe I can just, there are these two terms, VH-VW. I will just mention that, and I think it will fix it. VH stands for viewport height and viewport width. So that is the viewport height and viewport width. And I think it is not considering that properly. Therefore, it is it's going off the shell, off the screen. And anyways, this was not the intention to perfect this web application. It also does go over itself. It should bounce from each other, which we'll cover in the next levels, probably when we go to vibe coding. I mean, vibe coding with cursor, because if we see the lecture plan, right now we're literally standing here. So we're almost about to finish that. We just did a review of Lovable. We'll do the same thing with Replit, so I can show you a few things on Replit. And then once we start covering all these subjects in the best practices of that, and then we'll come here. Lecture number 13 will be like literally building this entire web application with all the perfections that it can come up with. So there we go. At least I can see this one emoji staying in the borders, the others are flying away. But at least that was a very quick review of what is Lovable. And when you put it on your GitHub, it basically creates a project for you on GitHub when you connect it, and then your project on GitHub will get like these so-called commits or Git commits, which you'll learn in the next lectures. But right now, I just want to quickly give you a touch of what is Lovable. It's an off-the-shelf software that you can buy, and you can build web applications with this literally by talking to the microphone or typing to the chat box. See you in the next lecture, where we will see what is Replit.